Welcome to Understanding the Economy Driver Plan 2.0. This is a bigger, better, and faster plan by AIM Global. This compensation plan is designed to help you build massive income for yourself, to create better cash flow for yourself, to build an amazing business for yourself over a shorter period of time. The kind of money you can make from this system is crazy. From this compensation plan is mind-boggling, and you are truly going to be on the driver's seat. That is why it's called the economy driver plan, because you determine how much you make, you determine how fast you want to make what you want to make, and you work the plan to create the success that you are worthy of. With empowered consumerism, and I'll be taking you through the understanding of the economy driver plan 2.0 as was revealed to us today by Alliance in Motion Global, the Vice President of Alliance in Motion Global, Mr. Jogan Gonzalez, right? So we just got this plan today, and I'll do my best to explain it the much I can. It's planned today, and we are still studying the plan, but we know that this is the most beautiful plan in the industry today. So let's go right into discussions, and let me show you what this plan has in store for all of us. Now, for starters, for you to plug into the Economy Driver Plan 2.0 as a new distributor, you will have to sign up into the plan. Now, the initial plan we used to have was the Global Pack plan, and that plan came to us at 38,000 naira. For the ED 2.0 pack, the cost of the pack is 44,888 naira, which is equivalent to 44,900 naira. So 44,900 naira is the amount of money that you will pay to start this business. It is no longer 38,000 naira like it used to be. It is now 44,900 naira, right? Now, some people will say, yes, the price has gone up, but it didn't just go up like that, right? The price went up, and so many other things went up with it. And the price did not just go to 44,900 naira and the products remained the same. No, more products were added into the pack. The pack is much better than it used to be, right? So it is actually more products that are coming into the pack, and because there are more products in the pack, the price needs to go up, right? But it came with enhancements in the compensation plan. This same pack has 700 binary points to it, right? And remember, the binary points are the points that are used to paying us the matching bonus. Remember, when you have 600 matching binary points on your left, 600 binary points on your right, it used to match to give us 4,800 naira. But now this has 700 binary points. So when you have 700 binary points on your left and 700 binary points on your right, it will match and it will pay you something much better. We're coming to that, right? It also comes with 2 stair-step points. And remember, the stair-step points are used to calculate your stair-step bonus, right? Which is paid to you following your stair-step genealogy, as you would have seen in the discussions of squeezing the money juice out of the compensation plan, right? So the stair-step points for the ED pack is 2 stair-step points, right? And these are going to be used in the calculation of your stair-step bonus in this plan. So we are going to be looking at that much later. Now, guess what? The direct referral bonus for this plan is amazing. It's super. The direct referrals bonus in the old plan used to be 3,000 naira for any referral you make into the business. But right now, that direct referral bonus has been upgraded from 3,000 naira to 4,500 naira. So for everybody you sponsor yourself into the system, the company pays you a whooping 4,500 naira. What that means is this: if you sponsor 100 people into the business this month, you get paid 450,000 naira. So this business allows you to determine how you earn, right? So if you have a system, if you follow the system we follow, and you are able to create a lot of people coming into your business over a period of time, multiply that by 4,500 naira. That is quite amazing cash flow for you. Now, this is where the big one is, right? And this is quite extensive. So I want you to pay attention as I take you step by step through how you can earn the matching bonus and how your matching bonus can graduate in the business. Pay attention I'm going to take you through the matching bonus now. Now, let us look at how you get started in the business. Now, when you sign up into the business, your matching bonus is 7,000 naira. 7,000 naira for every match in your business when you get started. Now, your initial payment cycle is 12 matches in the morning and 12 matches in the evening, right? That means that you can do up to 24 matches in a day, but you will be paid 12 in the morning, 12 in the evening, right? Now, like I said, it gives you a total of 24 matches, matching bonuses every day, and you can earn up to 168,000 naira per day. Now, in our old compensation plan, it used to be 10 matches in the morning, 10 matches in the evening, giving us a total of 20 matches every day, and 96,000 naira. That's 20 times 48 was 96,000 naira daily income. But with this new comp plan, you can get paid 12 matches in the morning, 12 matches in the evening, 24 matches in a day at 7,000 naira, giving you 168,000 naira every day. In the old compensation plan, you could make up to every month you could make up to 4 million naira in a month, thereabout, right? But in this new plan, you can make up to 5,040,000 naira in a month. So this is a bigger plan. And this is just when you are getting started. There is more to come, right? Now let's dive on right into it. So more on matching bonuses. Now, what if you purchase 2 positional points under your first account? The moment you purchase 2 positional points under your first account, you upgrade your account. All your accounts are upgraded immediately. Now, what is 2 positional points? Every product comes with a positional point. C247 has the positional point of 0.2. 0.2 positional point. What that means is this. For every C247 that you buy, you score 0.2 points. If you accumulate 2 positional points, which is the equivalent of 10 C247 you buy in your account name, that your account upgrades automatically. Now, what does it mean to upgrade? It means that yes, you are still matching 7,000 naira per match, but you are no longer operating at 12 matches in the morning and 12 matches in the evening. You are now operating at 15 matches in the morning, 15 matches in the evening, giving you 30 matches in a day. What that means is that with this new compensation plan, you can earn up to 30 times 7,000 naira daily income, which is 210,000 naira every day upon upgrading to 2 positional points. That's simply buying 10 C247 in your account name, which will cost you 69,500 naira. Your account automatically has the capacity to earn up to 210,000 naira every day as people are coming into your organization. And this is something really, really crazy. And it doesn't end there. It means that you can make up to 6.3 million naira in a month, as opposed to the old plan that was paying us just about 4 point something million naira in a month, right? Sorry, that was paying up to 2.8 million naira in a month. This one is paying us up to 6.3 million naira in a month. So you can see the huge increase from 2.880 to 6.300. That is a huge increase in earning, just because you decided to buy 2 positional points and build your business that way, right? So don't be that person who loses out in the business because you tell yourself, I don't want to buy 2 positional points, blah, blah, blah. Then you lose out in the business. Now you have the option of buying them at once, that is 69,500 naira. But we strongly recommend that you buy them as part of your account maintenance and as your team is growing. So when you create a culture of people buying 2C247 and using the amazing products for themselves in your team, in month 5 of buying your C247, on the purchase of your 2C247, your account automatically upgrades to the capacity of earning 15 matches in the morning, 15 matches in the evening, 210 matches every day, and 6.3 million naira every month. This is one reason why you need to maintain your account in the most amazing plan on earth, the Economy Driver Plan 2.0. And one good news is this: there is no time frame as to when you need to buy the points, right? So you can decide to buy one now, you can decide to buy in the next 10 years, you decide to buy at your pace. But the moment the system sees that 2 points have been bought in your name, at that moment your account immediately upgrades. Let that sink in. But that is not all about the matching bonus. Now, you still have much more about the matching bonus coming up. Guess what? People who are already in the business, existing distributors currently in the business, or those who joined between now and the 18th of September, for you to enjoy the new compensation plan of AIM Global, right? You don't need to buy the 2 points for you to enjoy the new compensation plan. All you need to do is to buy an NPP, a new product policy. AIM Global uses the new product policy to introduce a new business concept or a new product into the market. So if you want to benefit in anything AIM Global is introducing, you must have to buy an NPP that allows you to earn on that particular product. If you don't buy an NPP, you will not earn in that from that particular product. If there is a particular product whose NPP is being sold and you don't buy that product during the time of the NPP being sold, you cannot earn from what people will be buying in when they from what we generated in your team as people buy the NPP in your organization. It needs to be very, very clear, because right now some people are saying in themselves, I mean, there's no need buying the MPP. Why will I buy the MPP? Blah, 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 blah. Guess what? If you don't buy the MPP, you cannot enjoy the new compensation plan of AIM Global, right? If you don't buy it, you cannot earn. What that means is this: if you don't buy this MPP coming up, guess what? Your matching bonus is going to be 4,800 naira like in the old plan. Your direct referral bonus is going to be 3,000 naira like in the old plan. And even if people are buying the product at 43,800 naira in your 900 naira in your 44,900 naira in your organization, you still earn 3,048 because you outsmarted yourself out of your own business. So don't outsmart yourself out of your own business. Why not just quickly go and buy the MPP and upgrade your account into the new compensation plan, into the ED 2.0, Economy Driver Plan 2.0, and begin to maximize your earning potential. Now, the NPP costs only 20,000 naira, and that NPP will give you 8 energy diffusers, right? So from today, you need to start buying the NPP from today over until the 18th, right? But the encoding of the NPP is starting right away, but you cannot encode the NPP on your own. I take that again. You cannot encode the MPP on your own. You are going to pay for your MPP. You're going to send your payment to your leader. Your leader will send the payment for clearing, and your leader will tell you when to encode it. Now, even if you end up buying it by yourself, you are not to encode it until your leader tells you to encode. Let me make it very clear again. Even if you buy the MPP yourself, you are not to encode your MPP until your leader tells you to encode the MPP. If you decide to encode on your own, you have stopped your leader from earning from what is going to happen in your organization. And what if your downline decides to encode before you? What that means is that you cannot earn from whatever your downline is doing. So be patient. Be patient, right? There's enough time for us to encode all the MPPs. Be patient. You just buy it with your account ID, you leave it in your e-store, and we will tell you when to encode the NPP. If you encode before we tell you to encode, there will be penalties in the team. What that means is this: we can simply deny you access to working with us in our team because you have decided to do things your own way, right? So we deny you access. You can decide to do your business at your own pace. And as your people continue to encode before you, you also begin to have challenges in your business, right? So we all want to ensure that we don't make a mistake. So be patient. Buy your MPP at 220,000 naira. If you have 5 different accounts in your family, yourself, your wife, your kids, or whatever it is, buy in everybody's name. I am telling you from experience, do not shortchange your child, do not shortchange people. Buy in everybody's name. Do not make the mistake of saying, I will not buy in this person's name, right? Let me just buy my own, let me just buy for this person and leave the rest, because you are going to be shooting the business of those people in the leg, right? So everybody get that very, very clear. Never encode the MPP until you are told to do so. And for you to encode any MPP, it must be requested for in the encoding group. What that means is this: your uplines who are in the encoding room will request to encode a certain number of MPP, and when it is approved for them, they will approve for you, and you can do your encoding as the case may be. So MPP is a patient game, right? I want everybody to repeat it to himself. NPP encoding is a game of patience. You must wait until you are told to encode before you encode. This cannot be overemphasized. Now there's still more on the MPP, right? So there's still more on the matching bonus. Now pay attention. From your first match to your 500th match, you are earning your matching bonus at 7,000 naira. So the first 500 matches you do is at 7,000 naira, right? Now the encoding of the global packs, the current global packs, will continue for the next 3 months, right? You continue for the next 3 months from the 18th. For the next 3 months, we shall be including the global pack, but we shall no longer be able to buy the global pack after the 18th. So the global pack is only available for us to buy between now and the 18th of September, right? So from the 19th of September, you can no longer buy a global pack at 38,000 naira, but you can continue to encode the ones you have already bought for 3 months, after which it stops completely. Now, there's something you need to understand there. Pay attention. Now, if somebody in your team between now and the 18th wants to start with 1 account or 3 accounts, it is advisable for him to buy the global packs between now and the 18th at 38,000 naira. It's advisable for him to buy the mega pack at 44,900 naira. If he's starting between now and the 18th, right? It's advisable for him to buy the new ED plan pack at 44,900 naira for 1 account or 3 accounts. But if he's going up to 7 accounts and 15 accounts, I will advise you between now and the 18th, buy the 38,000 naira packs, right? So you are going to buy 266,000 or 570,000 naira pack for the person. So that's what he should pay for. Then he should buy with 20,000 naira the NPP, so that when you encode his pack, you can now encode the NPP to activate it on the ED plan. It's going to cost him much less, right, than when he's buying 44,900 naira times 7, right? But when you look at the 1 account and the 3 account, it makes more sense to just buy up the full pack, right, at the current price, which is 44,900 naira. So you need to have that in, right? It's just a something we found out that can help you get your people in at better price between now and the 18th. Now, guess what? Like I said, from the first match to your 500th match, you are matching at 7,000 naira matching bonus. But from your 501st match and above, your matching bonus becomes 6,500 naira. Now, some people are saying, it reduces 500 naira, right? Now, guess what? It is not just that happened there. Your matching bonus has also increased in the number of cycles you can match. So instead of 15 morning, 15 evening, you can now do 18 morning, 18 evening at 6,500 naira. What that means is this: you are able to earn more than you were earning at 15 morning, 15 evening. This is because now, instead of 210,000 naira per day, you are doing 234,000 naira per day, an extra 24,000 naira more than you were doing before. And that is huge, right? When you check over the space of 1 month, that is a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money. Now, that means you are making about 7,020,000 naira per month, as opposed to 6.3 million naira per month. So you can see it is increasing, right? AIM Global, this is why AIM Global and Empowered Consumerism is such an amazing company, because they are bringing out more avenues for us to earn bigger, better, and faster. And that is why you need to take your AIM Global business serious, right? That's why you need to take it serious. And it doesn't end there. We have a new position called the Silver Executive Prime. And these are positions that are renewable in your business. These are renewable positions. So, how do you become a Silver Executive Prime? An active Silver Executive with a 10% side volume of a leg that just produced a Silver Executive, or total of 5 points side volume, or whichever is lower, either the 10% side volume or the 5-point side volume. If you have that off a leg that has become an SE, you become an SE prime, a Silver Executive Prime. Let me give you an example. If I have a leg, my left side and my right side, and my left side has someone who becomes a Silver Executive, right? So in order that I am not just a Silver Executive that is pushed up to become a Silver Executive, because the downline on my left became a Silver Executive, let's call that downline Mr. A. So I don't want it to, the system doesn't want me to just be a Silver Executive because Mr. A became a Silver Executive. Mr. A did all the work and became a Silver Executive, and because I am a sponsor, I also became a Silver Executive, even though I was sleeping, right? I cannot earn from him. But if from my right leg, I am able to generate 10% of the points that made Mr. A a Silver Executive, right? So if there is Mr. B on my right leg, and from Mr. B and everybody under Mr. B, I was able to generate 10% of the points that made Mr. A a Silver Executive. So if Mr. A became a Silver Executive with 10 points, and I was able to generate 1 point on the other side, guess what happens? I become a Silver Executive Prime. 10% of 10 points is 1 point, right? So I become a Silver Executive Prime. Or if on that leg, on Mr. B's leg, I was able to generate 5 points in total, right? 5 points in total, I become a Silver Executive Prime. So whichever is lower, you will see why we are saying 5 points in total when we begin to get to the higher levels of points, right? Now, what does it mean to be an SE? It means that as a Silver Executive Prime, I earn an additional 3% group sales volume up to the second level Silver Executives of all my directly sponsored Silver Executives. So what that means is this: if I sponsor Mr. A, right, and then Mr. A becomes a Silver Executive, it means that Mr. A, right, and the Silver Executive I sponsored who are under Mr. A on the first level and the second level of Mr. A, I am going to earn 3% of those Silver Executives, provided I am the one that sponsored them myself, not one sponsored by some other person in my team. If I am the one that sponsored that person, and that person becomes an SE, I earn from that person, right, a 3% group sales volume. So from every commissioner point generated in the organization of that person, I earn 3% of that commissioner point paid to me because I am a Silver Executive Prime. And not just from that person, also from the first and second generation of Silver Executive that I sponsored there, I also earn 3%. Right? Now, if you develop a silver executive prime, your matching bonus increases again. It is now 18 morning, 18 evening, and this will last for 1 whole week, right? So when you create somebody who comes in and becomes a silver executive in your team, what that means is that you, even if you are not a silver executive, and somebody becomes a silver executive prime under you, your own matching bonus increases to 7,000 naira, 18 matches in the morning, 18 matches in the evening. That is 36 matches in a day, giving you, and that will last you for a full week, right? It will last you for a full week. Now, we also have the gold executive prime. And just like the silver executive prime, an active gold executive with a 10% volume of a leg that just produced a gold executive, right? So if my left leg produces a gold executive, and then from my right leg, I'm able to have a 10% volume, 10% of the 100 points makes you a gold executive, right? And 10% of 100 points is 10 points. So if I'm able to create 10 points on my right, when you became a silver executive on my left, or a gold executive on my left, guess what? I will become a gold executive prime. Or if you have created 100 points on my left, and I was able to generate 5 points in total, right? So whichever is lower, whether it is a 5 point or the 10%, whichever is lower, guess what happens? I become a silver executive prime. It means I must have activities happening on all my legs so that these things can accumulate and make me become a gold executive prime, right? And as a gold executive prime, I begin to earn an additional 5% group sales volume up to the second level GEs of all your direct sponsored GEs, right? So if I sponsor Mr. A and Mr. A becomes a gold executive, right? So from Mr. A down 2 generations, everybody who becomes a gold executive, I will earn 5% from that person down all his generations. And that can be crazy, crazy, crazy cash flow, right? Because I am a gold executive prime. Then, if you develop a gold executive prime, your matching bonus increases to 7,000 in the morning and 7,000 in the evening cycle, and it will last for a whole month. It's the same thing like that of the silver executive prime, but this time around, instead of it lasting just 1 week, it is going to last 1 whole month because this is a gold executive prime. Now, what if you develop a second one? It goes for a second month. You develop a third prime, it goes for a third month, And so the more you do these people and the more these people are developing, the more you are having more income for yourself, enabling you earn bigger, better, faster, right? We also have the Global Ambassador Prime, an active global ambassador with a 10% side volume of a leg that produced a global ambassador, or a total of 5-point side volume, whichever is lower, becomes a global ambassador prime. And 1,000 points makes you a global ambassador, right? So if you have 1,000 points that make you a global ambassador on your left leg, all you need to do to be a global ambassador prime is to generate 10% on your right leg of the 1,000, which is 100 points, or you generate 5 points, whichever comes first, right? And in most cases, the 5 points will come first for these higher plans. And guess what happens? You become a global ambassador prime, a GA prime, right? Now, if you develop a GA prime, your matching bonus is still increases to 7,000 in the morning, 7,000 in the evening per match, right? And this will last for 3 whole months. 3 whole months. Now, you don't earn the 3%, 5% like the other guys do, but this time around, you are going to earn this for 3 whole months. And this is a lot of money you earn as a gold executive, right? In gold executive. Now, look at this. I call this prime matches. That's not what it's called, but I call it prime matches so that you understand what we're talking about. As a prime, what if you develop a prime, right? You are going to be earning 18 matches per session, right? At 7,000 naira per match. 18 matches per session. That means you earn 18 matches in the morning, 18 matches in the evening at 7,000 naira per match, right? What that means is this: your potential daily income is 252,000 naira a day, and that is 7,500,000 560,000 naira a month. I hope you got that very, very clear. You see why you need to do that. Now, remember that when you came in, okay, I'll show you that in the next slide, right? So you understand this clearly. Now, let's look much more at the matching bonus. When you develop a prime, step one, look at what's happening here right now. Step one, develop a prime, right? Whether it's an SE prime, GE prime, GA prime. Step two, do double maintenance in a month. Buy 2 CT47, sorry, 4 CT47 in a month. Double maintenance, right? Step three, have 5 of your downlines do double maintenance. Are you getting that? You will begin to earn 7,000 naira at 20 cycles. At 20 cycles in the morning, 20 cycles in the evening, that is 40 cycles in a day, giving you 280,000 naira every day. That means you are earning 8,444,000 naira every month. This is crazy cash flow. For you to do this, all you need to do is develop somebody who becomes a prime, right? You do double maintenance in your account name, which most people are already doing triple maintenance already, right? You also get 5 of your downlines to do double maintenance. This is crazy because you have much more than 5 doing it. When you do that, your account upgrades again. And now you begin to earn at 7,000 naira, 20 cycles in the morning, 20 cycles in the evening. You earn 280,000 naira per day. And that is going to give you 8.4 million naira per month. Now, this one is not restricted by whether you are doing it's not restricted by the 1 week, 1 month, or 3 months thereabout. It is continuous, provided you qualify for it every month. So it's very simple. When you work with your team to do this, you see that by doing this, you qualify to earn even all the other ones that we have been talking about, right? Because guess what is happening? It is interlooped, right? It is interlooped. By doing this one, you have already done the GA prime activity, you've done the GE prime activity or the SE prime activity or whatever is the activity you're doing there, right? And you see that all these things are tied together. That's why it's called an interlooped hybrid plan. The AIM Global Compensation Plan, this EG2 plan, is called the interlooped hybrid plan because these activities you do tend to interloop into everything that you are doing in the business, and you are making a lot more money, right? But this time around, it is only available to people who are global ambassadors, who are gold executives and above, right? So if you're a gold executive and above, this is open to you. What this means is simple. The race is on for every one of you to become a gold executive as fast as possible. What that means is this: never cease to do your maintenance, right? Because it's going to help you get there faster. Never cease to teach your team to do the maintenance. And even though maintenance is optionally compulsory, it is really, really compulsory. Why? Because if you don't do the maintenance, you don't upgrade your account, you will continue to earn at 3,000 naira per matching bonus and 4,800 naira per day. Sorry, per 3,000 direct referral bonus and 4,800 naira matching bonus. But when you upgrade your account, guess what? You now start earning at 4,500 naira direct referral bonus and up to 7,000 naira matching bonus, right? And the cycles increase, enabling you to make even much more. So everybody needs to struggle to become a gold executive as fast as possible. And as we advance, we're going to be teaching you more on how you can attain these figures for yourself, right? Now, there are rebates on personal purchases. And these rebates, you begin to earn them as you begin to advance in ranks, right? If you are a silver executive, right, for any product that you buy, anything that you buy for yourself, 10% of it is paid back to you in your step earnings, right? If you're a gold executive, 20% of it is paid back to you in your step earning. If you're a global ambassador, 30% of it is paid back to you in your step earning. If you're a Ruby Global Ambassador, 35% of it is paid back to you as rebates in your step earning. And if you're a Diamond Global Ambassador, 40 whooping percent is paid back to you in your step earning. This is the rebate that you are getting in the business, and it's so crazy, right? And this is one of the reasons why you need to do this business. Oh my goodness. The cash flow is so crazy, it's so outstanding. And for those of you who are going to take this compensation plan very, very serious, you are going to produce something really, really amazing for yourself, right? Now, let me do a breakdown of the matching bonus for you so you understand what I've been talking about in the matching bonus. Now, I will give you a breakdown on the matching bonus. So you understand all I've been trying to tell you. On joining the business afresh, you earn 24 matches per day at 7,000 naira per match, giving you 168,000 naira a day at 5,040,000 naira a month. This is for people who are signing up afresh. Upon upgrade by buying 2 points, you start earning 7,000 naira per match at 30 matches a day, which is 15 in the morning, 15 in the evening, and that pays you 210,000 naira per day and 6.3 million naira per month. Now, for all of you currently in the business, because you already have a global pack, you are starting at this second level of 7,000 matches, 7,000 naira per match at 15 morning, 15 evening. That is at 210,000 naira per day and 6.3 million naira per month, provided you buy your NPP of 20,000 naira. That is 8 energy diffusers is what you get in the NPP, right? The energy diffusers are those stuff you put behind your phone that stops electromagnetic radiation from impacting you seriously, right? So if you are already in the business, all you need to do is to buy your NPP between the 8th and the 18th, and we'll tell you when to encode, like I said. And once you encode it, you begin to earn this. If you don't encode it, if you don't encode the NPP, you will not even do 12-12. You will remain on 10-10 at 3,000 naira per matching direct referral bonus and 4,800 naira per match, right? So do not shortchange yourself. So let's proceed. From your 501st pair or match, your earning begins to be 6,500 naira matching bonus at 18 in the morning, 18 in the evening. That is 36 matches a day, giving you 234,000 naira per day and 7,020,000 naira per month. That is what you get from the 501st match. Now, even though the matching bonus dropped, the amount of matches you can do increased, which also increased the amount of money that you can make every day. So you can see M Global has designed this plan in such a way that the more you have activities going on in your team, the more money you are making in the business. It doesn't just stop there. When you start earning pairing extensions, right? Pairing extensions are those things you earn when you start developing primes in your organization. Your potential income becomes 252,000 naira per day. Now, why does it become 252,000 naira per day, right? It is still earning at 18 matches in the morning, 18 in the evening, which is 36 matches per day. But why is it different from the one above? It is different because this time around, it is now at 7,000 naira per match. So because it is pairing extension, it is now at 7,000 naira per match, right? And that means that what you're earning is 202,000 naira every day, and that can give you up to 7,560,000 naira per month. This is absolutely crazy. You can see how the cash flow is stepping up. Now, it does not just end there. When you develop a prime while on GE rank and above, right? So you are now a gold executive, the position we expect you to get to as fast as possible. So you become a GE, and then you develop a prime, whether it is an SE prime you develop, whether it's a GE prime you develop, right? Or a GA prime you develop, and then you do your double PMA, your double maintenance, and you get 5 people in your team to do their double maintenance too, right? So you meet the requirements as we explained to you during the discussions. You begin to earn 7,000 naira a match. And this time around, you can do 20 matches in the morning session, 20 matches in the evening session, giving you 40 matches a day. That is, you can now earn 7,000 naira times 40, which gives you 280,000 naira daily income, which means that you can make up to 8,444,000 naira per month. Remember, we are coming from where you were making 2,888,000 naira per month, but with this upgraded plan, you have the capacity of doing 8,444,000 naira per month. Isn't this the best thing that has happened to you this year? I think this is quite crazy, right? It is going to turn out a lot of millionaires in the team. I'm taking my time to explain this so you understand this compensation plan that we have in front of you effectively, right? Now, when we explain this compensation plan to people during the presentation, we are not going to go into the breakdown of everything, in nitty-gritty of everything, right? We'll just give them the very basic ones they need to know that can help them make the decision to join the business and build the business. Over time, as they learn the business, they can now know what it takes to upgrade and earn more. But we are just going to give them the basics of what they need to understand, the basic payout that they can get from this system, and that will help them make the decision to join the business or not, right? We also have what is called the royalty bonus. The royalty bonus was introduced to replace what is called the G Max 10, right? The G Max 10 pays you 2% down 10 generations of your global ambassador lines, but the royalty bonus pays you 2% down 5 generations of your global ambassador side volumes, right? So if you have a global ambassador, 5 global ambassadors under you in your sponsorship line, so you sponsored Mr. A sponsored B sponsored C sponsored D sponsors E, and the whole of them become global ambassadors, right? Now, guess what? From Mr. A down everybody in his team, you will earn 2% of the total sales volume. The group sales commissions of everything piled up there, 2% comes to you. Then from Mr. B, you are earning another 2% down everybody in his team. From Mr. C, you earn another 2% down everybody in his team. From Mr. D, you earn 2% down everybody in his team. And from Mr. E, you earn 2% down everybody in his team, right? That is 2% down every global ambassador within the 5 levels of your business, the 5 levels of your business. And that is really crazy, right? And that is not all that M Global has done. M Global has still introduced more good news for us. And this one is called the UniPay plan. This is called the UniPay plan. The UniPay plan is a totally new compensation plan that they introduced in this beautiful hybrid compensation plan that is already creating many millionaires in Nigeria and in the world at large, right? It's called the UniPay plan, the UPP. What is the UniPay plan all about? Distributors enjoy commissions from the first level to the 20th level following the stair-step genealogy. What does that mean? If I sponsor A sponsors B sponsors C sponsors D sponsors E sponsors F, right? I created what is called the sponsorship line. That is why it is good you don't give out your sponsorship. You can give out the upline and let somebody earn matching bonus, but maintain your sponsorship because everything traces back to you. Those of you who have given out your sponsorship, this is when you begin to cry, right? But for those of you who maintain your sponsorship, this is when you see the wisdom in what we've been telling you all along, right? Now, as a distributor, guess what? At your first level, right? I will need a calculator to do this for you. Let me explain to you what is happening. At your first level, you have 2 distributors, right? At your first level, you have 2 distributors in your organization. At your second level, you have 4 distributors in your organization. At your third level, not in your organization, at the second level, you have 4 distributors. At the third level, you have 8 distributors. At the fourth level, you have 16 distributors. At the fifth level, you have 32 distributors. At the sixth level, you have 64. At the seventh level, you have 128. At the eighth level, you have 256. At the ninth level, you have 512. At the 10th level, you have 1024. At the 11th level, you have 2048. At the 12th level, you have 4096. At the 13th level, you have 8192. At the 14th level, you have 16,384 at the 14th level. At the 15th level, you have 32,768 people. At the 16th level, you have 65,536 people. At the 17th level, you have 131,172 people. At the 18th level, you have 262,144 people. At the 19th level, you have 524 people. At the 20th level, you have 1,048,576 people. Now, guess what? This is the number of people at the 20th level. When you add the 20th level, 19th level, 18th level, 17th level down to the first level, you will have had way over 2 million people in your organization through whom you can earn stair-step commissions. But let us just assume that only 1 million of them are there, right? And the 1 million of them decide to buy one C247. One C247 costs has a commissioner point of 1650, right? And let us assume that you are earning only 3% of it. 3% of it. 3% of 1650 is 49 naira 50 kobo. If 1 million people buy this product, 49 naira 50 kobo, you have earned a stair-step bonus alone 49,500,000 naira. Check out that. Check out that. Not in stair-step, sorry, in your UniPay plan. I've not talked about the one you're earning in your stair-step, which could be 10, 50, 10, 20, 30% thereabout. This is just 3%, which is the lowest you can get in the UniPay plan. 49,500 naira. 49,500,000 naira. Even if you are only 10% successful, that is 4.9 million naira. Even if you're only 1% successful, that is 490,500 naira. Right? You can see how powerful and crazy this compensation plan is. It's very, very crazy. Right? Now, it comes with same name compression. What is same name compression? Let us assume that you have 15 accounts. It means that you have your first account. On level 1, you have 2 accounts, which is 2 and 3. On level 2, you have 4 accounts, which is 4, 5, 6, 7. On level 3, you have 8 accounts, which is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right? So that is your third level. It means that if you have somebody called Bala in your team who is under your account 8, Bala is supposed to be your account 4. Right? And what if Bala has 15 accounts again? What name compression means is this. All your accounts will collapse to your first account, and Bala will become your first level account. Even though he's supposed to be in your level 4, he is now in your level 1. And all his accounts will also collapse into his first account. You can earn from all of them through that his first account. And then another person will come and become level 2. Another one will become level 3. All the account names will collapse into the topmost account. And what do you have? You see that instead of you earning only at 20 levels, if you truly check it, you could see that sometimes you could be going up to the 30th, 40th, 50th level because of account name compression. This is very powerful. And there is also dynamic compression. Dynamic compression means this. If Bala is supposed to pay you on the level 2 he finds himself, and Bala did not buy any product that month, Bala is removed from the UniPay plan equation. And the man under Bala who bought the product occupies Bala's position as number 2. The person under that person occupies number 3. The one under that one occupies number 4. The plan needs to pay you on 20 levels, even if some people there are not doing anything. Provided there is somebody down the line that is there to take up that position. The plan pays you on all 20 levels, right? So how does it pay you? On level 1 to level 3, you are going to earn 5% of the group sales volume of everything happening in your organization. From level 4 to level 8, you earn 4% of the group sales volume of everything happening in that organization. From level 9 to level 15, you earn 3% of the group sales volume of everything happening in that organization. From level 16 to 17, you earn 4%, is going high again, 4% of the group sales volume of everything happening in the organization. And then from level 18 to 20, you earn 5% again. You can see it has come back again to 5% of the group sales volume of everything in your organization. Some companies only pay this on three levels. But AIM Global is paying this on 20 levels deep. This is crazy. Apart from the unit level, in fact, no company does this one. They only do the stair step bonus like that. But here, you can see how it is being done in the UniPay plan. Now, the plan is simple. The company wants us, the leaders, to be able to go deep in our business and work with people on level 9 to level 15, level 16, 17, even down to level 20. Because we know that at the level of level 20, there are so many people there, and we're making a lot of money from all this. So think about the kind of business that you can grow through a business like this. This comp plan is the best of its kind in the world. It is bigger, better, faster. It is designed to make you massively successful. So don't play with it. Take advantage of this comp plan. Take advantage of all we're telling you and begin to build. What I want to really advise everybody, your target is to be a gold executive as fast as possible. Because as you strive to be a gold executive, to do a minimum of double maintenance, and as you build your business and you teach the culture to your team of wanting to become a gold executive, guess what is going to happen? You're going to build a very powerful, stable, and amazing business for yourself. Now, it doesn't just stop there. You earn UPP both on product reorder and global packages, right? Now, remember we told you that when you sign up with this business at the beginning, we told you that it comes with 700 binary points and it comes with 2 stair-step points, right? 2 stair-step points. And those 2 stair-step points are what will be used to compute what you're going to be earning from the global package as people are signing up into the business, right? So when somebody comes in, what level the person is coming into, right? So this is going to be used in paying you. It's going to be used in computing the UPP for you, not the stair step, right? It's going to be used in computing the UPP. There's also for stair step there in the old stair step discussion we've all seen in the squeezing the money juice out of the competition plan. But for the UPP, there is also an addition, right? So depending on the level at which the person is coming in your organization, you can either be earning 3% of the stair-step points, 2% of the stair-step points, or how many percent of the stair-step points that's available for you, and AIM Global is going to calculate that into your earnings. And these things are going to be paid to you on the 15th of the next month, right? So when you maintain your account today, you qualify to earn at the next month. And the maintenance is still 0.33 points, right? Which approximates to 26247, right? 247 is actually 0.4 points. So that is still our maintenance. The maintenance did not increase. It's still the same thing that you need to maintain. So you earn on the UPP both reorders of products that are being reordered in your team. You also earn on global packages that are being bought in your team. That is registrations, people who are signing up in your team. And this is an industry first. It is crazy. It's designed to help you build massively bigger, faster, better, right? And finally, you need to understand, like I said initially, that one account maintenance covers all your accounts. In the past, what we do is that if we have 15 accounts, we need to start maintaining so many of these accounts. So we monitor this one, so that we know where we're going to maintain so as to earn the maximum. But now you no longer need to do so. Because of account name compression, all our accounts are compressed at one account. What that means is simple. The moment you maintain your account 1, all your accounts are maintained. So if you are supposed to earn 10 naira from account 1, 10 naira from account 2, 10 naira from account 3, 10 naira from account 4, 10 from 5, 10 from 6, 10 from 7. Before, you will have to maintain the whole 7 accounts for you to earn the 10 naira from the 7 of them. That is 7,000 naira. But now, if you want, all you need to do now is to maintain account 1, right? Once you maintain account 1, your 10 naira from account 1, you will earn it from account 1. 10 naira from account 2, you will earn it from account 1. 10 naira from account 3, you will earn it from account 1. 10 naira from 4, 5, 6, and 7, you will earn all of them from account 1. So every earning, because of that one maintenance, will be paid to account 1. So you earn 70 naira on account 1 instead of 10 naira. So it is for the 15 accounts, right? Of course, the 10 naira is just an example I'm giving, right? So if you maintain one of your accounts, it maintains all your accounts, and everything that you are entitled to earn in all those accounts is paid to that your first account. And this is something crazy. It can drive your business over the roof, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, what I have done here is to give you a breakdown of the AIM Global Compensation Plan, the new AIM Global Compensation Plan as was released today, right? The 7th of September 2020. From tomorrow, the 8th of September 2020 to the 18th of September 2020, you can still buy a global pack, the old global packs, right? You can still buy them and you can still encode them. But from the 19th of September, you can no longer encode a global pack. Sorry, you can no longer buy a global pack, but you can still encode a global pack from the 19th over the next 3 months, after which the global packs will completely be phased out. But for now, you will still be able to encode your global pack, and at the same time, you will still be encoding the mega pack once the time for encoding the mega pack starts, right? But between now and the 18th, you cannot encode the mega pack. You can only buy and encode the NPP that will qualify you to encode the mega pack when the times come. And before, for you to be able to encode that, guess what? You must have done the NPP, right? So you must be able to buy your you must buy your NPP within the period so that you can build your business. Remember that if you don't buy the NPP, you will not earn from the new compensation plan. Your business is going to be running based on 3,000 naira matching bonus, direct referral bonus, 4,800 naira matching bonus, 96,000 naira every day, 2.8 million naira every month. You don't want to have that when you can build a business that can pay you over 8 million naira every month, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I did this as a video so that you can pick it and watch it over and over again and understand the compensation plan. But let me tell you something. Do not waste your time trying to understand cross the T's, dot the I's, curve the whatever you need to curve in this compensation plan. It's a hybrid compensation plan. All you need to do is this. Pay attention. All you need to do for you to rise to the best you can in this business is this. Number one, do double maintenance. Number two, get 5 of your downlines to do double maintenance. Number three, become a GE as fast as possible, right? Become a gold executive as fast as possible. Number four, develop a prime as fast as possible. When you target these 4 things, every other part of this compensation plan falls into place for you and you begin to build an amazing business. I take those 4 things again. Number one, develop a prime in your business. SEGEGA, whatever it is. Number two, become a gold executive in your business. Number three, do double maintenance yourself. Number four, get 5 of your downlines to do double maintenance themselves. And your business is going to fall into place. Everything is going to fall into place. So don't start trying to dot all the T's, cross all the I's, understand all the understandables for yourself in this business. You will be wasting the time you will use to do the core activity in the business, which is recruiting people that will run this business and your business for your business to begin to grow, right? So this is just done for you to understand the plan, at least the basis of the plan, and know how to build your business, right? This is the most beautiful business on earth. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If you are using this plan and you are not successful, you are the cause. Because this plan is designed to make you rich. And like I said, this business is the most beautiful business on earth, also called the perfect business. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to me. I'm a global ambassador with empowered consumerism. It's been glad and it's a privilege talking to you, right? Thank you very much. God bless you.